good morning to another video. I'm Lisa. I do nail art competitions and nail art tutorials. So today we are carrying on with the nailchemy scene, and I am going to do a glow-in-the-dark rainbow brick wall. So I'm going to start with my nail foam backing paper and write on the back and measure the panels that we did in the last couple of videos. If you haven't seen them, please find them in my playlist below. So I'm just measuring up the smallest one and the biggest one, and one was 3.5 centimeters and the other was 6.5, I believe. So I am just measuring up the length of each panel that I'm going to need for this brick wall. I'm going to then map it out with my ruler and then define the lines with a permanent marker so that I can see through the backing paper. I hope this video finds you well and you're all doing okay during lockdown. Like I said, we're still in lockdown, so hey, this is all we've got to do with. All the products I use are from nailchemy, not sponsored, not affiliated. I just use them because I love them, and if you're a long-time viewer, you know that I absolutely love nailchemy. This is a competition demonstration nail art, 3D nail art tutorial. It's a guide on how to make things. I've made dragons and fairies and cups and a computer in my previous videos, and this is all the build-up to the scene that I'm making. Please follow the instructions if you are going to enter any of the competitions. There is a lot of instructions and rules that you need to follow. This is just a demonstration. So I'm going to take my aura gel and I'm going to place it on the shiny side of the backing paper, and I'm going to make these panels. This was a little bit hard because obviously the tubes are a little bit hard to squeeze out, but I finally did it. I'm then going to get my brush and soak it in isopropyl alcohol, IPA, and flatten it out into the desired square that I'm trying to make. Like I said, I'm not sponsored, not affiliated, I just love these products, and this is a scene for nailchemy as if you were going to HQ. It's a demonstration on how to help you make things out of products used in salon. So I'm just flattening out with my brushes and making sure that it's all smooth and ready to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. Like I said, I hope you're all well. We are all okay. Just going slightly mad with lockdown and can't wait for it to end. I just need a little bit more gel there, so I'm just squeezing that out. So this aura gel is very much like polygel, or the air quotes polygel. I can't use acrylic. I am highly allergic to acrylic, so everything I use is made out of gel. If you are wanting to follow along with nailchemy, you can follow along with their Facebook group, which is nailchemy official or nailchemy limited, and they have a lot of lives and demonstrations there. And you have to be a fully qualified or training nail tech to buy any of their products, but you don't have to be fully qualified or training to hop along to their lives and learn some techniques. So as you saw there, I've made 2 of each length, 2 longer ones and 2 shorter ones, and I'm just putting them onto these stands, which are also from nailchemy, and placing them on with white tack or blue tack so that they're securely in place and ready for me to paint. So there they are. So now I'm going to base coat all of them, base coat all 4 of the panels that I have done, put them in the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. I am now going to take my white tack-free artisan paints and my gel art brush, which is an amazing art brush. It's really good for quite a lot of things, as I've shown you, for painting or for doing 3D flowers, which I've done. So because I'm not wanting to decant it, I just decanted it straight onto the panels because I knew how much I wanted, and I painted them on all 4 panels. I then cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. All artisan paints from Nailchemy are cure in the lamp for 60 seconds because they're highly pigmented. These newer ones in the pumpless, airless pumps are tack-free now, but if you've got the older versions which are in the jars, they aren't tack-free. But they are still brilliant, and yeah. So I'm going to take these glow-in-the-dark pigments from Nailchemy. They are very neon in colour, but also glow-in-the-dark and phenomenal. So these are the 6 colours I'm going to use, and I'm going to mimic the bottle, the design of the bottle on a Nailchemy. As you can see there, it's in like a rainbow colour. So I'm going to base coat these again because obviously the artisan paints are tack free, which means they've got no inhibition layer. I have to base coat them so that I can create that sticky layer so that I can press the pigments in. So as I said, I'm going to create the rainbow effect that is on one of the Nailchemy bottles. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go across in each colour in a sort of rainbow pattern. I know it's not an ideal rainbow, but it's a rainbow in the fact that it's how the Nailchemy bottle looks. So I start off with green, yellow, pink and a dark pink, and then blue, and then the end one is actually purple, but because of the amount of contrast that's with my camera, it almost looks pink, but you will see that it's purple once I'm done. I then base coat that again and cure it for 30 seconds and apply a second coat of the pigment whilst dusting off the edges. I also might add, if you're using any pigments or any glitters, save a extra bottle aside of base coat or top coat, whatever you're using, so that you're not contaminating your base coat or top coat. I'd just save it for specifically for pigments or for glitter. I have a few clients who have plain colours and you don't want to find a spare bit of glitter floating around in your base coat, so I tend to have 2 for separate ones. So I'm just finishing off the second coat. So here I am going to dull down the contrast of the camera so that you're able to see, and as you can see the bottom one is purple, but the quality of the video is not that great, hence why I don't keep it that way always. So that's just in normal daylight and normal light, and now it is glowing in the dark, and it is absolutely phenomenal. Nailchemy are known for their glow in the dark pigments, their witchcraft and their wizardry sort of names and witchy theme, and I'm mimicking the Nailchemy scene. So I'm now base coating that again and sealing it all in. As you can tell, I'm running out of base coat, hence why I tipped the bottle upside down. So yeah, I'm just base coating that, and then I cure it. I base coat both and then cure it for 30 seconds in the lamp. I'm going to take the most amazing brush in the entire world, my 10mm liner brush, and I'm going to create some bricks. Now I did this, I think I did it 3 different ways, and this was the first way, and I just sort of sectioned off brick shapes, leaving a space in between with my artisan brown paint. I then go in with a cleanup brush and clean up those edges in between so that it's a lot neater and looks like a brick effect. So here I am just cleaning up with isopropyl alcohol and cleaning my brush every time on the paper towel as I do it. So I wipe off and then wipe it onto the paper towel and then go in again so it's neater and I don't want to stain. This is the second way I did it. I go straight across again like I did in the first way, and do 2 thin lines and then fill in the bricks and then again tidy up the edges. Very similar to the first one, but not. I tried to show different versatility and different ways of doing it. So the way you need to lay your bricks is that you need to stagger your brick shapes so that where the gap is you fill another brick in. So look at a brick wall when you're doing this. I'm now trying to mine a brick wall in front of me, but obviously you guys can't see because I'm videoing. I'm editing this and you can't really see it. So it's similar to the same way but not, and I'm just tidying up those edges with a cleanup brush like I did before. And then this was the third way. I found this easier once I got going, so I stagger the bricks and do the top and bottom and then do the sides. Either way is better, either way is whatever you feel comfortable doing. It is time consuming. It took me about 4 hours to do, I think, all 4 panels. This is sped up, and because I'm a perfectionist and neat freak, I have to have things immaculate and lined up. So yeah, it took me forever to do this. But it was a labour of love. It turned out brilliant when I've finished with them. So here I am finishing the last row, and because obviously it's the back of a wall and we're getting to the bottom, the bricks aren't as noticeable or as seen, so I'm just finishing off the ends. So here I am just finishing off the ends there, and this is it in its full glory, glowing in the dark, and that is exactly what I wanted. It just shouts nailchemy to me, all to do with the glow in the dark and their rainbow effect. I am just showing you that there, and I was going to do all 4 of them, but like I said, it took me about 4 hours, and you don't want to sit and see the same thing over and over again. So in the next clip you'll see that I've done them all. Magic! The magic of editing. I'm just showing you here that how OCD I am and how perfect I have to be, that I had to line each brick so when it finished on one panel it followed on the next one, so that when I do join them together for the scene you won't notice that they are separate as such. Although to be fair, when in hindsight you won't notice it, and you'll see what I mean when you see it all put together. Anyway, this is it all glowing in the dark, and I am mighty proud of it, and it looks fantastic. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next bit, the next video. It will be me putting it all together. I'm going to velvet matte top coat the whole lot, because brick is never shiny, so I matte top coated it all. And I really hope you like them. I'm putting a lot of effort and a lot of love into these videos. So as I showed you, this is the logo that I was going with, and the colour order that I was going with for the nailchemy bottles. So there's a sneak peek of how I'm putting it all together, and showing you that the panels that we did before and the blue corner, red corner, green corner and pink corner are going together, and there's a sneak peek. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye guys.